Hey y'all, it's Dan. My channel is Numerical Lion, and you know what I do. So I saw the story today. Bernie Sanders drops out of the 2020 race, clearing Joe Biden's path to the Democratic nomination. So predictably, he drops out. Joe Biden, was the choice from the beginning. This is all a charade, a charade. It's all such BS. I don't know why people can't see it. You know, are these people even voting? Are they counting the votes? And of course, with the pandemic, they weren't even holding primaries really because of the pandemic. Everybody's freaked out over it, so it was all online or mail-in ballot, except for some states. I think Wisconsin. So he ended his presidential campaign today, and so let's look at the decode here. So it happened on the 99th day of the year, April 8th, the 99th day. In the headline in CNN, Bernie Sanders drops out equals 99. So that's why he's dropping out today. Happened on a day with 52 numerology, 52, the number of Kabbalah, the number of Gematria, also President 52. They're running for president. And look at pandemic and drops out. Basically, because of the pandemic, he's 300 delegates behind, he says, but I think a lot of that was because people are scared to go out and vote. Pandemic 38 drops out 38, also 43 in the time of a pandemic. You have an election, a C-election. Look at Bernie, born September 8th, 1941. He's 6 feet tall. He and Biden are both 6 feet tall. So from this story to his birthday is 153 days. And that's interesting because they always refer to Joe Biden as former Vice President Joe Biden equals 153. It's also 30 weeks and 3 days, kind of like 303, like Saturn 303 and Satanic. Saturn. It's all about Saturn, really. Saturn worship. It's also 33. Right? 33. The number of masonry. The number of the gang. 33 masonry. Interesting that masonry is 350 and Satanic. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. 350. So from Biden's birthday to this news is 141 days. It's happened on the 141th day of his age, right? Right out 33. Another nod to 33. 33 equals 141. So it's also 4 months and 20 days. Kind of like 42. Biden was born in 42. Bernie drops out equals 181. 181, the 42nd prime, like Saturn, like Freemason. From this news to the election is 209 days. The election on November 3rd. I'll show you why that's interesting. His Senate career ended in 2009, and Biden equals 29. Then he became the vice president. He had to stop being the senator from Delaware, which equals 33, the first state. Biden 29. I'll show you Delaware. He's from Delaware. Delaware 33, of course. Delaware also 48. This news happens on 4/8. So good news for Joe Biden. Also in Satanic 349. 349, the 70th prime. Coronavirus 349. Is Joe Biden the coronavirus candidate? And I was decoding and thinking, maybe Biden has a shot to be the president. The election on Tuesday, November 3rd, and the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus outbreak a global pandemic on March 3rd, or 3/11, or 11/3, right? Kind of like the election day. And 3/11 is the 64th prime, or why is that interesting? Well, another reason why it's interesting is coronavirus pandemic equals 1. I mean, that's what this election could be about. The referendum on how Trump handled this whole pandemic equals 113. The election happening on 11/3, right? 11/3, the 30th prime. 113, the 30th prime. Joe equals 30. So getting back to 3/11, the 64th prime. And that's interesting because Joe Biden equals 64. He has a chance to be the 46th president. 64, the reflection of 46. Virus equaling 46 as well. Is Joe Biden the virus candidate? Right? Virus 46. Also Biden equals 101. 101, the 26th prime. Look at Biden is 209 in Satanic. Learn something new every day. 101, the 26th prime, right? And virus equals 26. So is Biden the virus candidate, the coronavirus candidate? Is he going to win? Well, the election day is on a day with 34 numerology, and Biden equals 34. Personally, I want Trump to win, and it's not like because I want Trump to win. It's because I think if Biden wins, people are going to fall back to sleep. Not that Biden is greater, but the liberals will fall back to sleep. People will fall into a coma again. If Trump is there, people will be on their P's and Q's and be like, all right, things are seriously messed up. Either way, the cabal wins either way. Also, I noticed 29, the reflection of 92, COVID-19. COVID-19 equals 92, the reflection of 29. All right. So we'll see what happens, but Biden, based on the things that I've been seeing, Biden might have a shot at winning, depending on how this coronavirus pans out. Look at, also I just noticed this, Bernie Sanders born on 9/8 or 8/9, virus equals 89. It's all about the virus. All right, well, that'll do it. Everybody stay safe. Love one another. Learn the code. Spread it to people you know. Have a good one, everybody.